like a good spot to start. Slapping the boss, man. Let's get it. I'm gonna creep up on this bluff. Sun is ripping down. Nice. It feels warm. What's up, Ken? Yeah, we're trying to get a first fish in. This is the first spot, just pulling up. Got a little late start, but that's good. I'm just glad to be out on this nice Friday morning. I'm gonna ease up, and then we're gonna start off with a buzz bait. Let me get this camera set up a little better, and we'll be off and fishing. A little angle out right here. Water temp is 83. 83.9 right here. A little warmer than you'd like, but we'll take it. We're gonna be slinging the buzz bait out this morning. They've been active on top, so we're gonna keep it going because it makes for good footage. And then I got a weightless fluke on for a backup if we miss some bites. We'll throw the weightless fluke and get a rebound bite. At the boat ramp, there's a ton of bait fish up shallow. Like ton of bait fish. They were loving the slime and the cooler water on the edge. They were all about it. Get dialed in here. A little bush coming up. I suspect there to be something by it. And so I'm using braid on this Habu Garcia bait caster. Last week I had some 40-pound braid and it was terrible. It was not working too well. I usually use heavy braid, but I was trying to switch it up with some lighter stuff, see if it casts any better, and it did not. That 40-pound was terrible. At least the brand I was using was pretty bad. I was using Stren, and it was no bueno. This here is your classic spider wire stealth. It comes off the real nice in this 65-pound braid. I don't mind it. All right, one more cast close to these bushes. Let me see what we got. Right there, baby. Jeez, I almost stepped on her rod. I was trying to push the screen with my toe because I'm lazy and didn't want to bend over. And these Crocs are still wet from getting out of the boat ramp. At least y'all would have laughed. All right, back on the bluff. And if you have any questions, hit them in the chat. I'll check it like about every 10 casts. I'll come back, take a peek, see if we got any questions or comments, or anyone got any suggestions. Some people like to suggest what to throw, and I will change it up. And look at those. Makes for a fun morning. And right here, this bluff cuts in a little bit, so it's kind of a mini ledge on top, like shallower spot. I'm not seeing any bait fish, but could be a good spot for them to come up feed. Sometimes these rocks look like a face. You know how you can look at clouds and make stuff out of them? It's same with these rocky bluffs. All right, y'all are easy. No takers? We had to go fish in the junkyard. There's some pockets with trash just piled up in them. And it makes for some pretty good fishing. I like to hit these main points up in the morning though. Sometimes there's some toads sitting out in front of them and you don't know until you get there and check it. And by toads, I mean big bass. Ready to chomp. Right there, we need it. I don't have very many reels with an 8:3 to 1 ratio, which is a real high speed, so that means one crank brings in a lot of line compared to some reels that are 7:3 to 1 or 7:1 or 6:3, 6:30. 8.3s are nice for when you're like hitting the bank like this and like I am and cruising, but also you're gonna be reeling fast, covering a lot of water. 8.3 is good because look how fast my wrist is going. This is a 7, so if I had an 8.3, I could at least slow it down, save myself a few turns. There's one. Dang it. All right, did y'all see that? He missed. I saw the bass. It wasn't giant. He's right here now because the boat's still moving. Darn it. He blew up right there. I don't know if y'all saw that. Anyway, we're gonna keep rolling. I'm fishing in Texas. You're welcome to guess what lake. If you know a few lakes in Texas, take some guesses. And I'll let you know if you got it right. Man, I just had one blow up. Did anybody see it? Is it Ramon? I'm in Texas, dude. Not sure if you know of any lakes here, but where do you think? I'll give you a clue. Kind of in the middle area. If you look on the map, center of Texas. Not quite the center, but you know, up in that area. Falls under the Central Texas zone. Any guesses? We had one One blow up already. We were like 15 cast in, so that's not bad. Little laying timber right there looks like a good spot for a bite. Right there, it should bite. Are y'all able to hear me? Hopefully you can. I won't know until I watch this recording back. It just started using a different mic again. It looks like it's working though. I'm about to come check the chat, so if you haven't wrote anything, let me know where you think this is and whatever else questions you got. Happy to answer them. All right, coming to check out some comments, and we're gonna go across this little cove real quick. Thanks. Yeah, hope for a big catch. You able to hear me, Emray? Looks like it might be Emrayan. Oh, gotcha. Aeon. Cool, thank you. Thanks for hopping on and taking a peek at some morning fishing here in Texas. We just had a bite on the topwater buzz bait. Did not catch it because it hit and missed, but we're just getting started. So whoever joined, bring me some luck. I'll take it. We're gonna idle across the cove, this next little spot. I'm gonna sip on this coffee, see if we can get a bite. Oh yeah, glad you saw it. It's deep right here, so I'm in the middle of this little creek. It says it's 70 feet deep. I'll show you my little graph. I'm gonna turn the screen sideways, but 70 feet. And then it's gonna come up shallow again. All right, this is looking pretty good. At least from above. Ooh, did y'all see that? Look at this. Something just busted in front of the boat. Now, I didn't see what it was. But yeah, thanks. Glad you liked the view. Hopefully we'll show you a fish here soon. There it is, there it is. There's what I saw. Oh, he went down again. All right, I was gonna turn the camera. It was a giant turtle. All right, we should be set up now. There's some bait around here. Good sign. Where there's bait, there's bass. It's a pretty morning. It's been sunny and still, like, I feel like for the last 3 weeks I sure could use some rain. But I'll enjoy it while I can. So we're fishing some flooded brush with the bait fish swimming in and out of it. This little area here got turtles everywhere. There's another one coming up right there. I don't know if you can see that. He just went down. Turtles in here feeding. The bass should be swimming around. We'll get some action on top water here in a second. There's a turtle right there chilling. Y'all see him? Oh no, it's not a big deal. It's just a turtle, but he's right there. Yup, turtle heads. I didn't even see that one. There was 2 of them there. The turtles chilling in the sun. They just got dried out, and then I come by and they're like, let's hop in and hide. I ain't gonna bother you guys. They could have stayed there. Some lakes you fish, turtles won't even move. They'll stay on a log and you can go right by them, almost tap them on the shell with your rod. And then you know that means. It means a lot of people fish that area because they're used to people. These turtles over here are a little more wild, a little less trustworthy. They don't know what the heck we're doing. Come on, fish. We're gonna be moving around spot to spot. Some of these spots hold fish, some of them don't. Looking for that big bite. Usually buzz bait, you can pull a big bite out of the water, you know. Had a small one hit this morning. That first one was not giant. The last few fishing trips, I've had some big ones swipe at this. And I'm actually about to go to the spot where I had that giant bite. Probably gonna catch him. At least I'm gonna be positive. A lot of trash in the water right here. We're just looking for those bass that are up shallow, trying to feed right now. Get some action on them. I think I see a big old bird in the back, this pocket right here. He's hiding behind this log right now. Dude's camera shy. I don't blame you. There he goes. Turtle heads and bait fish so far. And one missed bite. Just getting warmed up. I swear I'm almost sweating. Probably from drinking coffee. The sun's beaming down. All right, 3 casts, and we're gonna go for a quick little ride to the next spot. And this is the spot we're going to is where I had a giant bite. Caught a few other smaller ones. So it should be pretty good over there. Hope to get some quick action for all you watching. So if you have any comments, drop them in. As we move spots, I'll take a look, see what you folks have to say or ask. Or some of you like to roast me. That's fine too. Okay. I don't know if you see all the rod and reels on the deck, but we've got everything tied on. We've got a jig head minnow, chatterbait, fluke, swim jig, regular jig. And on this side I've got crankbait, big power worm, walking bait, which is topwater, a deep diving crankbait, a frog, and then another little small paddle tail minnow. So we don't have any excuses to not catch anything. If the fish are nearby, we got it. We got it covered. So if they want a buffet, we got the buffet ready to serve. We're just gonna figure out what they're gonna eat. All right, let's move to that spot I was talking about. Anybody's got comments, I'll take a look. See what you have to say. Strapping these rods down because we might go like not too fast, 45 miles an hour. Not in a crazy hurry. Fix that a little bit. All right. Hey, appreciate you. I had somebody in here, not necessarily roast me, but you know, you always got that one. We got a Beamer dude. I know this guy. Pull that up, Jamie. Yeah, we're gonna change spots, and I will pull that up. Pull that big bass up. By the way, Beamer dude, how's the mic sounding? Can you hear the motor, or do you only hear me? Joe Mexico, what is up? This is not the Trinity, but you're close. We are in Texas, not quite that far east. I'll give you a clue. We're in the Central Texas area. Yeah, it's a new mic. It's got a magnetic little clip, which is super cool. I don't have to wear like a big fuzzy bunny rabbit foot on my neck. So I dig it. Yep. A little rear end action right here. That's what it looks like behind the boat. Yeah, the Trinity probably looks like this color. This lake usually is blue, but it came up quite a bit in the last 2 months, like 40 feet. So the water's still really stained, if that gives you a clue. Got some birds cruising across. Try in the middle. Yeah, we could get on the forward facing sonar and do some minnow jigging down there I'll probably do that once the morning sun gets up a little bit higher. But there's a few of these up shallow I want to try to catch. Definitely go to the middle. There's a pretty cool spot up here. It looks, doesn't look like where I'm at. I think we're almost there. Somebody camping up there. Alright, I think this could be it. I'm not sure this is the spot. Give me just a second. Because it's Friday morning and everybody's working. Every once in a while I'll have somebody join me. But usually it's late in the evening. Alright, this is not the exact spot I want to go to. Hey, I mean, Beamer dude, come on with it. Let's go. I saw that, man. Oh, here it is. Pretty sure this is the spot. Yeah. This is where I had a giant one bite. And I was using a buzz bait, but we're gonna try to catch him. There's like a little depression, little hole out front that he was sitting in, or she. The big fish are usually women or females, sorry. But the males, they usually don't get bigger than 5 pounds. Females, they're the ones that get to lake record size. And looks like I see a little bit of bait fish. So straight ahead, there's a hole. And that's where we're gonna try to catch it. Yeah, we're not gonna go buzz bait because it might miss again. We wanna catch this bass. So we're gonna go, this is a fluke style bait. Looks like a shad, weightless. A lot of bait right here. Holy cow. I should shine the camera, point the camera down there. Like, what are those? Dude, there's so much bait. Let me see if y'all can see this. See them all swimming around? That's a good sign. I mean, we're in the bait. Now we just gotta catch them. All right. Yeah, Beamer, King Neil messing up your Friday. That's messed up. I'm telling you, there's more bait here than I've seen anywhere. Decent sized bait too. They should be loaded up right here. Should be. Did anybody see all that bait? Sometimes they got so much bait they won't even eat anything else, but I don't see any fish busting the surface, so I'm not sure they know all this bait's here yet. Won't be long. Meanwhile, all right, we're going back to the buzz bait for a sec. Right about there. Right there's the spot. That's where that giant one bit last time. It's looking juicy back there. Gotta wheeze the juice. Where's it? We got. There's so many bait fish. Y'all see all that bait fish? Look at all that. Tell me y'all can see that, right? Anyone? Bueller? Thanks. All right. Now we just need one to bite. Looks like perfect spot. Seriously, when golly, they're all on the bank too. When the bass find this, it's gonna be crazy. I don't know if you noticed when I just watch when this lure lands, you're gonna see him splash. That's gonna be right in the chat. You're not gonna be able to see that. Cornelius doing good. I'm out here fishing. What's up, Gary? I remember you said that last time. I mean, it's nice out. We found this spot with a ton of bait trying to get bit right now. If you're just joining, take a look. Like, see bait swimming everywhere. It's kind of bright right here. Where are they at? Right here. We need some cloud cover, some rain, get things going. This little pocket is loaded with bait fish. Just be crazy not to have a bite in here. We had one, and in 40 minutes of doing this, and I've been hammering the buzz bait, and that one fish blew up on the buzz bait and did not get hooked up. It came out of the water though. It was only about a 1 pounder, so it wasn't too heartbreaking. But we're gonna probably have to slow down and use this weightless fluke to catch them once we get dialed in on some fish. We found the bait fish, that's for sure. It's usually first step, find the bait fish, then dial in the bass. They gotta be close. Yep, I'm in a boat. Crazy amount of bait. They ought to be loaded in this pocket. We'll find out. Stay tuned. I'm gonna throw a little crankbait action out there. All right, I'm filling the crankbait. Plenty cover, rocks, brush. See some bait jump out there, which is good. Means something's chasing them. We're getting closer to them. Right up in this corner, looks like it's getting interesting. Y'all can see that far up. Just to the right of that green bush, way down there. I've seen one or two bust the surface. And then the bait went crazy. Man, we've got bait going nuts in here. This whole thing is full of bait. See, watch when the lure hits the water. If it does it again, the bait goes wild. And it didn't do it that time. They are in here. It's crazy. Did y'all see that? It's getting crazy. That was a bush. There's a bait fish right here. We can show you what they're eating. Little shad. Come here, shad. One sec. I'll grab him. These decent sized little bait. There's so much of that in here. I'm telling you, when the bass find this place, it's gonna be on fire. This is really the most bait I've seen in one area on this lake in a long time. Y'all hear that? It's getting wild over here. I know it just tied on, but there's no fish biting them right now. It's crazy. Usually I find bait like this, it's just every cast. Yeah. I've seen way smaller bait than that, but it's decent size for this lake. Got jokes. Yeah, those shad get bigger. They get bigger than like my hand, but I'd say that's pretty decent for this Central Texas lake. Just nuts, I don't see any bass. Yeah, they're jumping all over. I'm just seeing if they're bass. Something's chasing them out of the water. Usually it is bass, but I don't see them yet. Look up there. Now that was bass. Yeah, you can see it on that point. That's where we're headed. Yeah, it kind of is a cave. There's a lot of those kind of cut into the bank. Just they hang over a little spot you could sleep on. Sometimes you'll see porcupines in there or foxes coming in and out. Now here's some bait right here. And these are bigger than what I showed you in my hand. That's stuck. Those bushes, that bush right there has thorns. It ain't coming off. I'm gonna have to ease up there. Come on. I don't want to hit these rocks. I broke that, but hey, it fell in the lake and I'm gonna grab it now. I got it. All right, we're gonna move pretty far, so I'm probably gonna end the video and I'll jump back on as soon as we start catching some. So if y'all wanna join back here in a bit, hit me up. I'll let you all later, thanks.